Hi everybody, it's Melissa. Well, as you can see, I'm here for an unboxing. Today is my birthday, it's November the 6th, and this arrived just in time for my birthday. Pretty cool, huh? So right now, Vendorspeck's on a fantastic schedule. They only have a 4-week wait time for a custom. So, it just timed itself just right. Just right. Pretty cool. So, this is a new leather that I have not seen. This is a TM leather, so the buffalo hide, which is the toughest, most resilient leather out there. But it was in a October's leather of the month. So for the past couple of years, Vanderspeck's been doing a leather of the month, which is something new and unavailable in their lineup. And in a lot of cases, you can only get it while it's there that month. Otherwise, you have to do a high chair because it isn't offered at any other way. So this, I saw it and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's one of those leathers that I'm not going to know what it looks like until I open it. So let's just open it, okay? So you always get that. And then, of course, the beautiful Venderspeck box. And now they're actually sending things in a beautiful bag, too, which is pretty cool. You can use it for all kinds of things. I've actually seen people use these bags, sell them on Macari. They're selling the bags. I'm like, oh, okay, you do you. That's cool. So here we go. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. I'm not sure if the lighting's doing much to pick it up correctly, but it's very nice. Oh, I hope it's one of the soft ones, because with TM leather, you either get one that's soft or one that's kind of dry. Oh, I do believe this is going to be one of the softer ones. That almost looks like undyed leather. Oh, does it feel like it has any? I always ask for sponge in it to kind of give it some structure, and that does not feel like it has sponge in it. As you can see how very squishy and soft this kind of leather is. But I went with the silver rings. I've been trying to adjust, making myself use silver rings because they last longer than the gold ones do. The gold ones gap and it drives me crazy. But I just think how beautiful this would have been with silver rings, for real. And that is really, I didn't do any customizations pretty much at all. I just got the leather that is brand new, and that's it. I didn't even do gold rings. You can customize these however you like. The more you customize, the more it costs, but you can do it. I don't understand why. I'll have to look at my invoice to see. I mean, that might have been something I looked over to ask for foam. Goodness knows when I get excited, I do that. But it doesn't feel like it has any to me. Woo, woo, woo. I always take these out pretty quickly. It is cool how they do this, though. They put the... Oh, I did get one customization, and it's one I almost always do. It's widened to fit a Franklin Covey compact size, which is primarily what I use these days. So it is widened. And there she is. I don't really know how to describe the color to you guys. It's not really picking up on camera the way it actually is, but it's kind of like it color-wise now. It's kind of like an undyed leather. But if you know anything about the undyed Janet leather, undyed leather's patina, and they're very sensitive, and they get water drops and everything all over them. You know, and once they're there for life. With this kind of leather, you don't have to worry about any of that. Nothing's going to happen. If you get something on it, all you do is wipe it off and it's gone. It's awesome. Especially for those of us who are clumsy by nature. You know, we do that kind of thing. But yeah, she's pretty, I must say. Let me, what did I, oh, here she is. This is my November setup. Now this is Janet leather, but so far it's been holding up extremely well. I always spray them with Apple Guard to help, but this is a Janet leather that's like the softest, squishiest stuff in the world. But I'm trying to compare. Yeah, I don't. Maybe it does. Maybe it has a small layer of foam in there. Yeah, maybe it does. Maybe it's just not as much as they normally put in there for me, but it just, I love putting foam inside. I don't do stiffener. I just ask for extra foam, and it gives it the squish along with a little bit of structure. Like Janet leather. See, well, you can't really see what I'm doing, but you see how it doesn't just flop all the way back? And that's because it's got a little bit of foam in it that really holds it into place. But this one, well, I don't know. I don't know. But either way, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely. My birthday planner. Woohoo! What else could I want? So beautiful. Now I'm going to be wanting to switch out into it, but this isn't, I'm going to have to hold off. Just because it's new doesn't mean I have to use it just now, because I really love using this one. This is pretty. Now, for those of you who know the TM leathers, you know what I'm talking about when I say some of them are very dry, but yeah, and then some of them are extremely soft feeling. This one's kind of middle of the road. It's not as soft. Let me show you. Well, you'd have to be able to touch it and feel it and know what I'm talking about. But, okay, so this is the lavender. I'm going to get an FCC size in this next, I think, because I love this color. But it's one of the drier leathers. The driest, I think, is Alisan. For anybody that has that, it's just a very dry leather. I have a couple of planters in it, and I don't use them that much for that very reason. But so this is dry, but it's not as dry as Alisan, but it's not exactly middle of the road either. Now this is tobacco, and you can almost see a little sheen on the tobacco. That's really the difference of the two. You know, I don't know I think it has to be the dyeing process or the colors. I don't know. But ones that are really super supple and soft, develop almost a little sheen to them like this. You know, really pretty. As to where the ones that are on the drier side do not. See? So, it's really a matter of preference. I do suggest if you have ever ordered a custom VDS, but you've never tried just putting the foam in it, try it one time. It really just makes such a delicious difference. It really, really does. And I don't even know how I even got started doing that. I really don't. I can't remember when I started, for that matter. I think, okay, my first order came with some in it, my very first custom, and I liked it so well, I just started doing it with all of them. So I've been doing it for a while. Pretty much all of my customs have foam in them, and they're just squishy and beautiful. If you order from the TM line, which is, you know, just they're ready to ship ones, they only have a few colors in that, but you can't customize it at all. They come without anything on the inside, so they're really floppy. That's what makes me think this one has to have some in it, because it's not as floppy as the TM line for sure. But anyway, there it is. I'm not gonna take up much of your time because I got to go start dinner here very soon. But you know, these days I've been ripping in all my planners without doing unboxings, and I'm like, you know what? No one's home. I'm gonna do an unboxing for this one. So you guys tell me what you think. If you think this is a winner chicken dinner. Feel that. All right, guys. Again, this was, and I don't even remember what it was called. I really don't remember what the color is called. If I find out, gosh, I don't even know how I'd find out. I have to look back on my invoice. If I find out, I will drop it in the description. So, you know, look for it there. And we should be good. All right. Thank you so much for dropping by for this short little video. I appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you next time. Bye.